How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Crypto Clout. I am your host, FaZe Crypto, Ni Hao, and it is my pleasure to be bringing you a brand new video. Of course, I would like to discuss a lot of things, so let's get right into it. Of course, very interesting to see looking at cryptos in the 2020 outlook through the politico-economic lens. I think that this will be interesting to start off the video with a sort of conversation regarding this. And of course, I'm going to start here, and I'm actually going to segue into discussing the impact of altcoins. Then from there, I think that towards the middle or later half of the video, it should be pretty interesting to paint a picture about where we can expect Cardano and likewise similar related cryptocurrencies to be making some significant developments. Of course, I also have this article right here, which I would like to tie in conversation about XRP, what we can expect in 2020 when we want to talk about the future of banking. I've very much been working really hard to do a lot of research for you guys and get these videos made out before 2020 starts, so that when we finally do get to the new decade, we'll pretty much have an interesting platform for our discussion. Then we'll be able to really make some interesting analysis and speculations. But of course, before we start, remember this video is of course for entertainment, educational purposes only. I'm not your financial advisor. Now, of course, remember to do your own advice. I'm not your dad. But anyways, let's get into this. So most people are likely aware of the massive political impact that cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology have had on countless industries. The ability to revolutionize the world is even recognized by those who do not want to progress, albeit unwillingly. However, is also important to remember that this revolution is a double-edged sword and can also counter impact the current state of crypto assets. With the new year just around the corner, it's worth considering how political and economic events might impact digital currencies. And it talks about Brexit, talks about events that are upcoming in the U.S. elections and so far. So meanwhile, Wells Fargo's Bank Economics believe that the recession of the world's largest economy, U.S., remains a possibility. This, alongside the UN's warning of a global recession, may lead to an even bigger economic slowdown and push people deeper into the crypto space. And this is what we're talking about here, people. Right now, we're seeing a $7,378 Bitcoin, but of course, what's going on with the stock market right now. And then, of course, when people are fat and happy, they're dumb and stupid, and they're unable to see the forest through the trees. And as it turns out right now, the okay boomer sort of generation, I would say, is very much easily what's coming around the bend. However, the sort of generation that was unable to buy into really the number one asset class, which of course is the housing market, are a little bit more aware of the doom and gloom that's coming around the corner. And this is sort of going to be giving way to, in a big sense, what I would term, as the digital asset revolution, which, in and of itself right now is particularly more affordable and easy to get into. But I would say that the idea of a Bitcoin, the full Bitcoin, being acquirable to later at or end parts of the next decade, I don't see that as really a thing that the average person will be able to do. Now, of course, I'm not going to sit here and say that in the short term we might not see something like 60% of Bitcoin's value drop. We have seen the $3,000 Bitcoin as much as as recent as a year ago, and nothing really surprises me at this point. And what with the halving coming up and all these other things, it will be interesting to see. However, Google takes aim at small time content. This is also something that we really have to talk about because it is relevant to us right here. Of course, with this being a cryptocurrency channel, this is sort of the stuff is always going on, but right around this time in 2017, we did see Google ban all the advertising on crypto related content, which did have a very big impact on the community at large. But now the parent company of Google Plus, known as Alphabet, has taken the liberty of targeting those who post videos and content related to cryptocurrencies on YouTube, and is removing these videos without an explanation. Many crypto enthusiasts and content creators have sought word from YouTube asking why the move is being made, and thus far the explanation has not been given. What's worse is the company appears to be targeting only small channels. Big new platforms like CNBC, which offer a report on the dealings of cryptocurrency, have managed to escape detection and are still publishing videos related to digital money. Thus, it looks like the little guys are getting hit from all sides. One YouTube poster, Chris Dunn, has more than 200K subscribers on his crypto channel. He recently reported that the company has removed all his videos, citing them as harmful or dangerous content. Jesus. Of course, YouTube deleting all crypto content is a massive blow to the industry. YouTube is the go-to place for educational videos. Hopefully my channel survives. That's all I have to say. But I mean, of course, we are entering a new paradigm. And really what this all boils down to is that the mainstream media wants to be the only game in town. And being able to just get word of mouth information is one of those things that we'll see. I mean, hopefully, they did sort of say that it was a mistake and all these things. I mean, I just find that hard to believe, but at the same time, we'll see where things go. I'm going to continue riding until the end. But anyway, Ethereum, how early does devs get reward, blah blah blah. I'm not really going to talk about Ethereum in this video. We don't have much time anymore. But will altcoins make a comeback in 2020? Here's what analysts think. Of course, this will be very interesting. So according to Wu, the breakdown of the trend line could cause another 60% drop in the ratio where the altcoins could firmly be purged of the 2017 bubble run. On the on-chain analyst perceives that the correlation with Bitcoin's bull trend would break down the line. Nevertheless, many altcoins, XRP, Litecoin, LTC, Ethereum, and so on, are already testing levels prior to the exponential run of the December 2017, while the bullish sentiments were intact throughout the year. It was not before December where the mad run was witnessed. However, Bitcoin's dominance prior to the alt season in 2017 was above 80%. And what does this mean for Cardano? Well, you always love, these little, Coinbase on Cardano sort of memes. If I could accomplish one thing with these videos, it would be getting Coinbase on Cardano and advocating for Cardano on Coinbase. And of course, nearly 70% Bitcoins hasn't been moved in over 6 months. The last time that happened was approaching the 2016 halving. That also is an interesting little, sentiment right there. Pump more transactions, more volume, more hash rate. Don't let the Twitter. Don't tell the Twitter trolls, but Bitcoin is only getting stronger and more popular. I like that tweet. So it will be interesting to see what happens. And of course, I would like to just sort of segue into, the future of what I expect to see, involving, developing countries and, the red tape sort of conversation, and what we can expect to see involving Cardano, and of course, the broader cryptocurrency space. Of course, it will be interesting to see, where we actually see Cardano making a lot of these different developments and, blockchain, scientific, aspects of it aside, and of course, a lot of these different things that we often have to beat to death, talking about. But it will be interesting to see how Cardano, is used in a lot of these other aspects, and of course how the technology is able to really move up. And I'm very confident where we could see Cardano going. continue to move forward, especially into this next, the paradigm shift that we're moving forward to. So overall, I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. Make sure that you guys subscribe and, comment down below letting us know what you think. I think that we covered a lot of interesting things, a lot of interesting ideas and perspectives, but we're always interested in hearing what you guys have to say. So all that being said, have a nice day.